Okay, in this video I am deciding to see if I can make a boat in Fallout 4 actually work as a boat. Now physics items in Fallout 4, as you can see, they float along the surface of the water depending on what material they're made out of and stuff. So as you can see, they're just floating along the water. So I'm wondering if I can actually get this whole boat to act basically essentially like that tire. Now I've got a couple of ideas of how I might actually get this to work. Oh my god. Don't look at that. But yeah, let's skip ahead and see. The game is almost crashed, but let's see if I can get this to work. Okay, we've got the boat loaded up in Blender. I've decided to go for this one without all this stuff on the top because if I'm going to be riding this bad boy down the river, I don't want it to get caught up and stuff. I mean, honestly, this whole process in my head sounds pretty straightforward because all I've got to do is get this boat here and redo the collision mesh for a dynamic object, and that pretty much should be it. I mean, well, we'll see. Okay, I've made a bit of a collision mesh here. This is definitely not a very good collision mesh in the terms of performance-wise, but this is just sort of a little test. I don't really care too much about that. As long as it doesn't like bring the game to a complete halt, it should be alright. So basically all I've done is just gotten rid of most of the complex geometry. There's still some bits here and there, but we're just gonna leave those. Right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do an initial test, alright? We're gonna put the boat along here, and we're gonna see if it can at least float a little bit. I mean, it's definitely not going to float over. It's probably just going to get caught and fall over. Okay, we've loaded in. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, it's moving. Quickly get on it. I'm standing on it. Oh my god. This is actually working a lot better than I thought already. Oh my god. What the fuck? I mean, it's kind of working. But like I said, the problem is that, yeah, this water is way too shallow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a much deeper body of water, probably somewhere like in the middle of the city or something. I'm going to see if I can get this to work properly. I've found another river, right, that is much deeper. This should work. I've also built some sort of weird dock type of contraption. I also deleted a bridge over here because that clearly was just going to get in the way. What the hell's that over there? It's just a floating raider. Oh, hi. Wait, is that? That's not my boat, is it? That's. Oh. Right. Okay, well, I'm going to be honest, I didn't expect this. Before I die of radiation poisoning, I think I do have an idea as to how to get this to work properly. But yeah, so I'm gonna do some tweaks and then I'm gonna come right back. Alright, well pretty much every option I choose in Nifscope to get this thing to float doesn't seem to do anything. So what I might do, because I think the buoyancy on like the material type is sort of locked in and you can't really change that beyond a certain point. So what I might do is do a little bit of a fakery. I didn't want to resort to this, but if I basically let's try and make this thing a bit more stable by just expanding out the bottom part and also making it much deeper. This looks ridiculous, but so essentially the buoyancy level reaches a certain point where it actually sort of stays buoyant on the surface of the boat. That basically might actually be my only option as far as I'm aware. I'm going to neaten this up properly and then we're going to see if this works. Alright, we're loading in. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Is it just me, or does this? Oh my god, that actually fucking worked. Oh my god, I've actually done it. No. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, it is sinking a little bit, but that is so much better. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to get this bad boy out into the sea, and we're going to take this thing on the ride of its life. Alright, okay, is there, there must be something on there. Okay, this area is quite shallow as it turns out. But, oh yes, it's drifting off. This is actually perfect. Yes, oh my god. Oh, this is beautiful. It does appear also that the object itself doesn't actually compute you walking on it, so it sort of just slides beneath you. I think most games do that. But yeah, oh god, it is sinking a little bit. To fix that, I'm actually going to have to make a more distended, messed up collision mesh below, but honestly I'm calling this is a victory. This will eventually take me all the way over to that island very slowly But eventually I'll be on that island over there. Tell you what, I've had a look around and I've seen this thing here for the ocean water, it says. I've got no idea if this is actually going to work, but let's just keep on doing that. Let's see what happens in game after I've changed these things. Okay. Oh my god, is that worked? Oh, that's totally worked. Though I increased it by like ×9, so it's only like, yeah, I'm gonna have to really crank this up. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I am going to crank that shit up, and we're gonna fucking zoom over here, breaking the sound speed record or some shit. Okay, got the old settings here. Let's, do these have a cap? Yes, these things here have an absolute cap. Fall off dampener. Or do these have a cap as well? Oh, right. These have a cap. Oh man, I was really hoping I could just fling my boat off into the fucking stratosphere. Okay, we're back in the game. We've got our new speedboat. That unfortunately does have a limit, and I did actually increase the upwards velocity, so it is kind of like trying to throw the boat up a bit more, so it's got a little bit more buoyancy than it did before. The reason why I'm falling through the boat is because if you let a collision object like apply its force to you in game, see these do have collision, but if you just let the force apply itself to you, you sort of float through it like that. That's why I'm falling through, and it's moving upwards, that's why I'm falling underneath it. But I tell you what, right, Spectacle Island all the way over there, and we've travelled on our boat from there all the way to here. If that's not a successful boat, I don't know what is. And technically, you can actually change the direction of this boat. You just kind of have to save the game, quit out, go into the creation kit, change the C options so the inertia's like going in the direction it wanted to go, and then you can like go in a different direction. So you can technically maneuver this boat. It's just, not exactly ideal. But yeah, there you have it. A fully functional boat in Fallout 4. Absolute perfection. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.